Hello everyone, my name is Zachary as always, and today I'm talking about Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 2. This movie came out in 2023. I've given it some months to marinate and just to think about it, and well, my opinion still remains. My thoughts have not changed on it. I love this movie. One thing else, I think this is the best Mission Impossible movie, and I want to explain why. And I think there's so many reasons why, and I think a lot of people have talked about it, and well, since this movie came out months ago, you've probably seen this. You've probably seen the movie, so now I'm just going to talk about the movie. So yeah. Starting off, this is amazing. I mean, Tom Cruise, he still got it. Like, you could see, Indiana Jones in the newest movie, like, starting to slow down with the action as his age. Tom Cruise is starting to get a little bit up there in age, but he's still got, like, he is not slowing down. And honestly, I was kind of surprised to learn he was in his early to mid-60s. To be honest, I thought he was in his 40s. Just saying. Anyway, so, something this movie does particularly well is it combines the, spying with the action, with the story. My most favorites, there are set pieces in multiple countries, most notably the airport, which I will get to talk about, and it's probably something I'm going to focus on most of this review, because I think it's such a good sequence, and I wish I would have made a video about it when it came out, because, so then I could just go over it, and people would actually still care. Anyways, so the airport sequence happens when there's these two pieces of a key, right, and these two pieces of a key control this AI. The villain of this movie is this AI. Well, the human is Gabriel, which is like a stretched character that kind of connects to his past in like a really like weird, convoluted way. But anyways, you have this AI, right? That's gonna take over the world, and the danger is not the AI, but who's gonna control the AI? So you have all these people from different corners coming in to take over this AI. So Tom Cruise, well, we all know what he has to do. He has to stop people from getting this AI, even his own country, because he cannot trust anybody with this. It's too dangerous. He's got to do something to it, man. Like, he has to get this key before the baddies do. Most notably, Gabriel, who's going to probably use it to destroy the world. Anyways, at the beginning of this movie, we start in a submarine where we get to see really what this thing is capable of and what the AI is capable of. We see the AI taking control of this sonar technology on the submarine and making it think that there's another submarine like a little bit out, and then the submarine just disappears, and then the AI takes control of the missile when the submarine wasn't even there and just launches it straight back at it. This AI is next level. And now, something I love in this movie, like, something I really want to talk about that I love is how Tom Cruise will just go from, like, being this one guy. Like, you may think he's this guy. But no, you'll go over there, they're trying to stretch his face, seeing it's a fake face. But no, he's actually that guy. And you may think he's that guy, too, because we literally saw him putting on the mask. He's not that guy either. He's behind you. And he's not that guy either. You may think he is, but he's not. He's actually me. I'm Tom Cruise. What can I say? Anyways, so, and we get to see this most notably in the airport sequence. I think the airport sequence is really needed to get us a feel of, like, dang, we know what we're in for. We know what we're gonna get, and this is exactly what needs to be shown in this, and this sequence does that very well. So, when we get into the airport, Tom Cruise has an idea of, like, I know where this key is. And you have these funny, like, hacker guys that are like, we'll help you, Tom. But here's the thing, Tom Cruise has all these fake masks to where if a bad guy catches him, they'll be like, dang, now that's not Tom Cruise. That's some guy going to China, I don't know. And then, so yeah. But then this AI starts messing with people, right? And then, while Tom Cruise is trying to get this key back, on the other side, the hacker's like, bro, this AI is like doing this weird thing. So then, what the AI does, tells them there's a bomb in the airport. Yeah. So then this guy is like, then one hacker guy is like, "Dag, now I gotta get this." So then he goes down to the airport, and now there's this one hacker guy handling this huge operation. One, to save a whole airport of people, and two, help Tom Cruise get this key that will save the world. Tons of lives are at stake. You can feel the suspense, the edge of your seat. For me, I thought the sequence pulled off suspense perfectly, and I loved it so much. So much of this movie pulls off suspense to a T. So good. Just a clap and a half, you know. So then he answers all these riddles, right? And then but Tom Cruise's character is like, is just hearing all this out of context in his like earpiece, and then he's just like, "What are you all talking about riddles?" And then the other guy's like, "Oh, nothing, and you're good." And he's just talking about this riddle. He's like, "The answer to the riddle is insert random thing that answers the riddle." And then like at this point, there wasn't even a bomb. They were just trying to rap saddle. They're just trying to bamboozle him. There wasn't even a bomb. All that suspense was nothing. It was a fake out. Then again, I don't know what they would have done, because really he's not that good at answering riddles. The movie would have been over in like that 20-minute period. Just saying, it would have been over like that. But yeah, so I can't talk about this whole movie, but I will talk about notable sequences, these bad guys are like, "Dang it, he got away again," but wanna know where he actually is? You have the Tom Cruise music, you have the Mission Impossible music while he's running over the roof of an airport, about to jump onto a plane. That's kind of what it's assumed, but he's getting away from these bad guys by running on the roof, and this is right behind them on the roof. It's crazy. This movie pulls off so many things so well, and this movie, the only travesty that went with this movie is that it lost $120 million or something. I don't know. It lost a lot of money though. That's really unfortunate, because this movie is so good. And really, Tom Cruise, how long is he gonna keep this up? Because think about it. In this movie, he literally gets on the spike. It's going really fast, then stops right in front of a cliff. That's this huge cliff. And then he rides off of a mountain and then starts a parachute. How long is he going to be able to do this for real, man? Next thing you know, in the sequel, he's going to be holding on to a SpaceX rocket. It's going to be going up to space. And then the producers are going to be like, "Oh, crap. Tom Cruise might not be coming back." And then you just have Tom Cruise. I'm getting on a tangent. It's an amazing all-around movie. Something else that's pretty interesting is, this is basically just an allegory for how dangerous AI can be in our world, and how we need to start taking notice of it, because, people right now are like, "Hey, this AI is stupid. We don't have to worry about this. We're good." But then, on the other hand, you have AI. Everything is ran by AI. So this threat of AI just being able to take over the world, and whoever has it basically can burn the entire Earth inside out. That's kind of already happening with global warming. I don't know. This thing about AI, which is really interesting, and I'm excited to see how part 2 is going to turn out. If there even is a part 2, because I've been hearing rumors that A, there's not even going to be a part 2, or B, the part 2 is coming out in 2025. I don't know. I don't even know anymore. But yeah, something else that's really good is, like I said earlier, there's this train, right? And she manages to get on, the girl in this movie manages to get on the train. But then Tom Cruise is just has to get on this bike, ride straight off of it. Let's go. Falls midair, and then parachute. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. And when he gets on the train, and then he just busts through the wall of the train, saves the girl, and then attacks the main villain. And then, so the girl in this movie is a pickpocket, right? And what does this girl do? She pickpockets the villain as he's making his escape onto a truck that get off the train to escape with the key. Then he realizes, doesn't have the key. Tom Cruise has it. Let's go! I know I'm supposed to call him the character's name, but I think he's just better known as Tom Cruise at this point. I'm just gonna keep on calling him Tom Cruise. So Tom Cruise's character, right? So there's a lot of notable, really good, chase sequences in this movie, specifically one in like the second country we visit, which is really nice. Yeah, and this movie could have been made at a better time with the whole thing about AI and stuff. And I don't even think I have to do a good, okay, and bad thing for this movie, because there's really only amazing and good. So yeah. Basically, if you want that list, the amazing is everything, and then the good is just a few little tweaks here and there. So yeah, guys, if you all enjoyed this video or any of my other content, please consider subscribing. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. Also, if you haven't seen Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1 yet, you better go watch it right now. It's on Paramount Plus. This is not sponsored, but you have to watch it. It is so good!